Okay, so we're looking at on Algebra 2, Section 3.5, we're looking at these problems where it says solve by graphing. So what you do on these problems is you just take each side of the equation is a, sorry, let me get my highlighter here. Each side of the equation is a separate equation. So like if you write the left side as y equals 3x squared plus 5x minus 1, and the right side as y equals negative x squared plus 2x plus 1. You're going to graph those two equations in a graphing calculator. So you're going to go in your graphing calculator and go to y equals, and you're going to type those in. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, you should too, and type them into y1 and y2. Okay, we have them all typed in. Now we're going to hit graph. If you're weirdly zoomed in, you can always zoom back to zoom standard, the 6th one. And so we can see they intersect twice. We want to find the two intersections. So we do just like we've done before, second, trace, and we want the intersect. So we want the 5th one. And I'm going to scoot closer to the intersection I want. So I'm going to do the one on the left. I do first curve, hit enter, second curve, hit enter, guess, hit enter. And it says it's at negative 1.18. and x is negative 2.73. I only need the x in this case. I'll show you why. Let's write it down. X equals negative 1.18. So the reason I only need the x is if you look at the original equations were in all x's, there were no y's, so it only wants x as the answer. Versus if you're doing something like this, the equations are in both x's and y's, and so you would need a point, an x and a y value. But in this case, the original equation is only in x's, so I only need the x part of the point as my solution. So now let's do it again. Find the other intersection. Go to second, calc, intersection, and scoot over closer to the other intersection and hit enter, first curve, enter, second curve, enter for guess. And so it is 0.43. And those are my two solutions. Okay, let's try another one. So like on this one, the left side of the equation is one equation and the right side is another. So y equals negative x minus 1.5 squared plus 2.25, and y equals 2x times x plus 1.5. You don't have to simplify those at all to put them in your calculator. So you're going to go back to your y equals, and you're going to go ahead and type those in. I'm going to pause the video while I type them in, and you should also. Okay, so make sure that first thing's a negative, not a minus. I had that messed up there. All right, and so we graph this, and we're going to, I'm going to zoom in on it. Let me show you real quick. You can zoom in using the second thing and see it. I think they intersect once right here. So we're going to calculate the intersect. So second, trace gets you the calculate screen. Do the intersect. First curve, second curve, guess. So it does intersect at 0, 0. So x equals 0. And remember, because the original was only in x's, you don't have to have the y's. So x equals 0 is your solution.